Hello everyone. In previous lecture we discussed about the toxicants of public hazards. These are the heavy metals, these are the pesticides, and in today's lecture we are going to discuss these fertilizer, food additives and radioactive materials is also toxicant of the public hazards. So first one is fertilizer. We know about the fertilizer sources of fertilizer. Fertilizers are two type. First one is a artificial fertilizer. Then or is also known as the chemical fertilizer or is also known as the inorganic fertilizer. And second one is a natural fertilizer or the organic fertilizer. The natural fertilizer include the domestic animal wastage, vermicompost and other derivatives. But this fertilizer cannot give the yield expected by farmers, and that's the why they are used to force the chemical of artificial fertilizer. And the artificial fertilizer when mixed with the water and it's reduce the original fertility of soil. And the artificial fertilizer mainly contain the NPK nitrate fertilizers. After entering into the water it make the water unfit for drinking and other purposes, and also causes diseases because the nitrate consumed by use of are converted by the nitrites and the microbes or the bacteria of intestine, and these nitrate then combine with the hemoglobin of blood and from the methahemoglobinemia. These are the health hazard due to the fertilizer. What is the is methahemoglobinemia, and due to this hemoglobin doesn't allow oxygen to combine it, and it result into disease is methahemoglobinemia, and it lead to the damage to the respiratory system, vascular system. The skin color becomes blue and it may lead to cancer. Why its skin color is blue? Because the oxygen carrying capacity is reduced due to the methemoglobin, because this methane is added into the hemoglobin, and because of that this is the best example for health hazards due to fertilizer. This is the methahemoglobinemia, and methahemoglobinemia it lead to the damage to vascular and respiratory system, disturbances in kidney and lung, liver, and it finally lead to the cancer. So many health hazards due to the fertilizer. Then another one is food additives. We know about the food additives. Traditional food additives are the salt, sugar, and these are mostly used for the improve the nutritive value, then the shelf life, prevent the spoilage during the shipment, enhance its appearance, enhance its palatability, and because of that many food as additives are used to maintain the its physical form, maintain the food for long time. So three types of food additives are used. First one is a direct food additives or is also known as intentional food additive. It is intentionally added into the food. So chemicals are intentionally added to foods by the processor in order to perform specific function like flavor enhancement, preservative, maintain the texture, emulsifier, artificial sweeteners, then nutritive value, vitamins, colors, and these are all are the direct additives, or it is intentionally added to enhance the food quality or enhance the its structure, like many function. Then another one is the indirect or incidental additive, or is also known as accidental food additives. Accidental food additives, it is a found in a minute trace of chemical in food as it result of contact with a substance used in the production, processing, storage or packaging. It may be fertilizer, it may be pesticides, it may be heavy metals, or it may be any metallic scrap, add many number of plastics. These are the adding due to the processing method. Then because of that it is accidentally added in it, so is known as the incidental or the indirect food additive. Then another food additive is a naturally occurring food additive. This result from the processing condition, metabolic reaction and Then chemical combination, and this include the saffron and all related compounds and contaminants and antitoxins. So these all are the food additives. So these food additives are harmful for the health. These are harmful for health because of the produces many health hazards. So commonly used food additives are used in variety of purposes. These are the acidifier. Acidifier is used for it provide the tartness and act as a preservative by lowering pH, and they can also improve the viscosity. So acidifier is one of the additives used in most commonly. Then another one is a adjuvant. Adjuvant is used for the for flavor. Then antibiotics, what antibiotics used for the prevent the bacterial spoilage. Then another one is a anti-browning agents, it prevent the oxidation. Then another additive use is the anti-caking agents, it prevent the caking. Another one is a anti-mold agent, it prevent the mold growth. Another one is a antitoxicant, it prevent the oxidation. Then the binder maintain the body shape of the snack food, so maintain the texture of the food. Use is the binder. So these all are the many additives used in the food, but these additives are harmful to body because this produces many health hazards. These are the Chinese restaurant syndrome. So why it is name is a Chinese word indicates its peculiarity. The disease is because of the Chinese food, and the disease is because of Chinese food. And these are the main component found in the monosodium glutamate in Chinese restaurant. So because of that monosodium glutamate, the symptoms like the numbness of tingling of the mouth and tongue and been be reported. Then these are the because of the Chinese restaurant additives. This disease is known as the Chinese restaurant syndrome. Another one is a cyanosis. Cyanosis means blue body. Blue body, why it is a blue body? Because sodium nitrate and sodium nitrite and potassium nitrite are used as a curing agent in meat such as a bacon and smoked meat, and they are always used in a combination with salt. And the major concern in that nitrites can combine with the amines to form a nitrosamine, and that are the carcinogenic and poisoning of infants, and the thousands of death reported due to the meat hemoglobin for nitrates. So these are the health hazard due to the addition of the sodium nitrate and sodium nitrite. So these are the health hazards due to the food additives. Another one is a toxic oil syndrome. Toxic oils syndrome is in case of the Spain, the one epidemic due to the unlabeled illegally marketed cooking oil, and these are the unlabeled illegal marketed cooking oil produces many symptoms for the people, like the affected person experience fever, chills, headache, then the cough, chest pain, gastrointestinal symptoms, but primarily they show the abdominal pain, nausea and diarrhea and muscular atrophy. And these are due to the unlabeled illegally marketed cooking oil, and the illicit cooking oil contained oil from both plant and animal sources, and because of that these are the toxic. Then another health hazards due to the food additive is irreparable harm. Irreparable harm are most of the sweetmeats shop use no permitted dyes. Many color dyes are used for the looking the attractive the food, but these dyes are not permitted, but the shopkeepers may use these dyes. These dyes name like the Congo red, then the mentil yellow, auramine, orangel, then the rhodamine. These all are dyes are harmful, but still the some shopkeepers use these dyes for the enhance the color of the food, and because of that it causes a many problem like kidney, spleen, liver, heart, and these all are the vital body parts, and this shows the irreparable harm. Then these are the very harmful dyes used, and because of this dye some irreparable harm are seen. Then another one is a psychoactive behavior. Psychoactive behavior due to the caffeines, theophane and the bromine affects the central nervous system and produce a central stimulation. Psychoactive behavior due to the caffeine and theophylline. These are harmful and these additives are very harmful and this produces many health hazard to human beings. Then another one, radioactive substances. The radioactive substances means the process of spontaneous disintegration accompanied by emission of radiation is known as a radioactivity. So this emission of radiation is known as radioactive and these substances produces this radiation is known as a radioactive material, like the sources like uranium, then thorium. These all are the radioactive materials and the main sources is the uranium and thorium mining and refinery industry, use of radioactive material in nuclear power plant, use of radioactive material in medical researches, laboratory and industrial activities. So use of radioactive material in nuclear weapons. These all are the sources of the radioactive substances and it produces mainly two health hazards. First one is a somatic effect and second one is a genetic effect. Somatic effect means the effects are seen in the tissue or cells and genetic effects means the effects are seen in the DNA or the genetic material. So these two effects. So high exposure of radiation have a much acute toxicity and can kill a humankind. And the most sensitive tissue from acute dose are intestines, lymph nodes, spleen, bone marrow. The radiation destroy the body's immune system. So because of the radiation, these all are the somatic changes are seen and these are the direct result of action of radiation on the body or cells or tissue. So the main effects are seen during the if the diagnostic X-ray exposure for the pregnant woman may increases the risk of cancer in child. So these are the very harmful effect and delayed the effect of radiation including the eye cataract, tumor, cardiovascular disorder, premature aging and reduced lifespan. These all are the delayed effect. But what are the early effect? These are the anemia, infection and hemorrhage and these are lead to the cancer. So these are the somatic effects and genetic effects is the naturally as well as man-made radiation bring about the genetic effect. Man-made radiation are the most genetic effects and exposure during the Medicare and exposure from the nuclear power plant. So these are producing the serious skin cancer, carcinoma, melanoma, breast cancer, leukemia, DNA damage, DNA breakage. These all are the genetic effect due to the radioactive substances. So in this chapter we studied about the health hazards due to the pesticides, heavy metals, fertilizers, food additives and radioactive substances. These all are related, these all are toxicants and this produces many public health hazards and these health hazards are also seen in our ecosystem. So these all are harmful if their limit or their quantity will increasing. These are the harmful. So today we finished the 100% syllabus of environmental biology and toxicology. So all the best for exam. So I stop here. Thank you. If you have any difficulty then contact me.